This was a hard episode to watch. Finding out everything when it comes to Suzuka's like backstory and how her father is just complete trash. Like, throw that whole father in the garbage. But then seeing Tendo reverting back to his old tendencies, all right? The PTSD was real with him because that freaking sucker is just a master manipulator. He was controlling this man and he was like, I'm gonna stay here. I was like, don't. Let me slow down. Suzuka understands how Tendo feels because she was in that pretty much same situation because the father is very controlling and manipulative and looks down on everybody. The father freaking killed her dog, bro. She found this dog, this poor dog, out on the street and she wanted to take care of it. And she tried to take care of it so well. Look, read books on veterinary. Like, it was so wholesome, so cute. And he just strips that away. So she understands manipulation. And while Tendo over there, he's literally breaking down as time goes on. And he's just like, at one point, finally, Ryuzaki is good to go and ready to leave, but he decides, I gotta stay. I maybe it might be best. I think we should do that. I know, sucker. Oh, I would have straight up slapped him right there. I'm not gonna lie. It made me so mad. You can see my reactions at kick.com/breakmaster, but I was so upset about that. Oh my good. But then we had a really, really nice wholesome moment right there because Shizuka came through. Just talk to him, right? She said, let me talk to you. Because she laid it down flat. She said, all right, brother, you're going to keep doing this. Look, you got to be able to live your life. You cannot let yourself be controlled like this. Like, that speech that she had, it was freaking magnificent. I got goosebumps hearing that, okay? And so that finally snapped him out of it, and he finally told him off, like, in the most polite way possible. I don't know why he did it so politely. I was like, suck away. It's like, tell him. Give him the middle finger. But yeah, finally he had his moment to get out of the situation. But then zombie, because apparently they didn't, like, check the back of the freaking cargo truck. And a zombie, for some reason, Metal Gear Solid its way in the back somehow. Quiet as heck. And so that thing popped out, bit that dude in the neck, and got the other zombies because then the guy drove off. He's like, I ain't trying to get bit. And so there's like, zombies in the back, kind of like, pushing cargo. Yeah, they got broke out of that situation, and now they biting everybody else. And so a zombie apocalypse is back up on the scene here. And so this kind of made me mad a little bit. Freaking Tendo decides to actually save that sucker. The fat man that was abusing him this entire time. I would have let that man die. I'm sorry. Because look at it like this. This is my survival like instincts here. You ran into him, right? And he had a whole pretty much like group together based off his manipulation. Even though you save him, do you think this man's gonna change? Do you think he's gonna just turn a new leaf all of a sudden? No, more than likely, he might come back to get you with a new set of suckers. Why let that happen? All I'm saying is I wouldn't save that sucker, all right? I'm sorry. Especially considering what we had to do to even try to save this whole situation in the first place. That was a lot happening there, okay? But in the end, the squad is back together. They out here driving their merry way, going to the next area, and it's so nice to see these three. Like they're so compatible. And Suzuka is like, I don't know, like Suzuka and Tendo. There's a thing here now. Like I seize the vision, bro. I seize the vision. So I'm looking forward to next week's episode of Zom 100. This show is really freaking good. It is plagued by so many delays that it's literally killing the momentum of the show. If I can go off script real quick, this show should have been probably one of the best of this season. With writing like this, with this episode, like if this was gonna be this kind of good, we would have been talking about this more. This show would have been blowing up a long time ago. But I don't hear many people talk about the show anymore because it's always on delays. And I just don't understand why this keeps happening. Because this happened with Nier Automata. I was watching that show and I was gonna start covering it because I was doing seasonal talk for it, right? But then it kept going on delay after delay, to a point I just actually dropped the series because I just couldn't keep up with it anymore. And I don't want this to happen with Zom 100 because the show is solid, it is good, but it needs a structured schedule, darn it. But I digress with all that. Please tell me in the comment section below what y'all think about this week's episode of Zom 100. Like, dislike, do what you gotta do. I will catch you guys in the next one. Until then, people, fall in love, but not get bit by zombies. Arigato. We didn't have to bring this back. We could have just forgot about
Break
it.
hoping this elephant meme goes away, but everyone knows, an elephant never forgets.
An elephant never forgets, but my dick remembers everything.